Hey, what's up guys? Gangster here. So today we are going to be working on a ring that is rose gold that is going to a size 6, and I don't know what size we are now. That's pretty big, whatever it is. Almost a 9. So almost a size 9. We're going down to a 6. So we're going down 3 sizes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So, wow. Alright. So we're going to say like 2 3/4, but might as well be 3. That quarter size ain't going to make a whole hell of a lot of difference. But let's go ahead and... You guys know the drill, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and pull our 2 3/4 out. 2. There it is. Hey. 2 3/4. Come on, get out of there. You know, that's kind of the problem with these though, is if you don't use these bigger sizes, like 3 sizes, 2 3/4, they like to get stuck together. I don't know why, but they do. For whatever reason. Come on. It's starting to rain, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear the drops on the ceiling there. It's rainy season for Florida, y'all. We're gonna be getting a lot of rain. And if you're new to Florida, welcome to hurricane season. We're officially in hurricane season now. Wow, I'm an idiot. There we go. There's our 2 3/4. There we go. Alright, now we'll make sure we mark, leave a nice little line that you can see. I want to push down real hard. Make 2 marks, which, if you take a look here, if I can get that to focus in, you'll see 2 marks right there. There and there. Zoom you guys back out a little bit now. Okay. If you got a saw, use your saw. If you got cutters, cut them if you got them. Cut them if you got them. Alright, now what we need to go ahead and do is we need to go ahead and get our cutting disc, like so. And go ahead and file these edges down. Make them even. Now you're probably going to maybe do this a little bit different than I do. That's fine. There's many different ways to do certain things to come out with the same outcome. Enjoy repair. So you don't have to be doing it exactly the way I do it. I'm just giving you the basic guideline, and then you put your own touch to it. That's all I'm doing. Giving you the basic principle, and you add your own flair to it. Now, we don't really have any stones coming down the sides, so we're not overly worried about that. It's a nice looking ring though. It is a good looking ring. Oh, it's fixing to pour in a second here. There's the ring, y'all. How many of y'all know that Kiss song? You know what was playing in my head as soon as I started hearing the ring? Any of y'all heard that Kiss song, Tears Are Falling? That's what I was thinking. Oh no, tears are falling. And just take your time. You don't want to go crimping and bending real hard. Just swap sides back and forth. You want it to get it as flush as you possibly can. As flush and as close as you can. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and dip our whole ring in boric acid denatured alcohol. And we're going to have to switch tips because we got a 4 on here, so we're going to switch to a 5. I like to use 5 for ring sizings and 3 or 4 for chains and jump rings and prongs and different stuff. And if you got a really wide ring, like a real wide man's ring, then you might have to use a 6. But you can play around with the different tip sizes and kind of find out what works best for you. Hell, I know some jewelers that use a number 2 tip. Number 1, I'm like, yeah, it's a little too sharp for me, a little too fine, but you know, if that's what you get used to, you know, nothing wrong with it. Whatever works for you. Like I said, what I say is not gospel, by no means. Now we're going to cut us some rose gold solder, because this is rose gold. I got rose gold, white gold, and yellow gold. That's pretty much the main metals you're going to use. Very rarely do I get platinum. Like, I get platinum occasionally, but very rarely. I can size platinum if you need me to. I don't really like sizing platinum, but I can. I think most jewelers would agree with me. They don't like platinum either. Platinum is I'd rather do silver than platinum. honestly. Alright, let me zoom you guys in here. And we are going to try, see if we can't get this sucker welded. There she goes. Let's make sure it went all the way through the bottom. It did. Let me zoom you guys back out here. Go ahead and turn our torch off. And grab us some tweezers here. We'll go ahead and dip that in water. Those are diamonds, so we're not worried about them shattering. And we are welded all the way through, guys, except, yeah, we're all the way through, y'all. Alright. Now let's see what our size is looking like here. We're going to use our rawhide mallet, not rubber mallet. I know I keep getting corrected on that. Rawhide mallet. That was a pretty big ring, 9 to a 6. And we're just trying to get her around and back out here. That's all we be doing at the moment. Alright guys, let's tap a little bit with our ball peen hammer here. So that is kind of a 6 on that side. Kind of a 6 on that side too, but six. All right. Let me file that inside down real quick. File that down real fast here. let's take a look here. So it's a 6 there. It's a 6 there. It's a 6 there. Alright, guys. So that's a 6 there. And that's a 6 there. 6 and a 6. 6 on the money. 6 on the money. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to smooth out this top part. Well, not smooth it out. We need to file it down a little bit. Then we need to file the sides down a hair. There we go. Alright, now let's file these sides down a little bit with our metal file here. Drop that in the drawer for a minute. Now let's hit this side here. Then we got to kind of run over the top a little bit here. Then we need to finish getting the corner on this. File that down a little more. going to go across the top a little more here. Alright, let's check our size again here. We're 6. And we are 6. Heck yeah. Alright. So now, what we need to do is go ahead and smooth the inside with our silicone wheel. And we'll go ahead and drop that down there. Hold on, let me adjust you guys up here a little bit. Or maybe down would be better. Alright, I think we got the inside done for the most part there. Let's go ahead and switch to our other silicone wheel so we can take care of the sides and the back side of the shank. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep you in focus, man. It's just doesn't like to focus for some reason. Focuses when it wants to. when it wants to and feels like it. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the side now. Alright, that's one side down, y'all. Let's go ahead and hit this other side. Alright guys, let's check our size one more time here. So it's a 6, and on this side a 6. Okay, we are a 6, y'all. Alright guys, I'm going to go drop this in the ultrasound and polish her up. We'll come back and look at the finished product, guys. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back with that ring. We got it nice, cleaned, and polished. Got it sized from a 9 to a 6. And if I can get this thing to focus in, that would be nice. There we go. But yeah, got it sized to a 6. Got it nice, cleaned, and polished. Oh, come on. Well, at any rate. Yep, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we got it sized from a 9 to a 6. It was fairly uneventful, but That's another repair down, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to Alex and Robert Hunter, Lord Mark, all the stores that use me. Shout out to all you guys. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you would like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. If you'd like to leave a tip or donation, the link for that will be down in the description, although it's not required. Just kind of helps the channel grow and show some love. Also, if you would like to have me do your repairs, you can visit my Etsy shop, which I'll have the link for that down in the description. And if you're a business in the Jacksonville area or Orange Park and would like for me to start doing your repairs, you can email me. I'll have that down in the description as well. If you're looking to buy jewelry in the Jacksonville area, I highly recommend Money Miser on Blanding Boulevard. And if not, if you're looking to buy jewelry online, I highly recommend Stellar Jewelry, which I'll have the link for that down in the description. Also, if you want to check out my TikTok live reaction and gaming stream, you can check that out. And my Kick live reaction and gaming stream as well. I'll have that down in the description as well. But I appreciate you guys watching. Oh, and also my other YouTube channel, reaction channel. But I appreciate you guys watching. This was a fairly uneventful sizing. But this is the Gangster Jeweler. I appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, y'all.